Hi there, my name is Araceli Gonzalez with BeProductiveToday.com, and today I want to talk about a question that came in through our community forum from one of our readers. And the question is, how do I prioritize my days and weeks so I can enjoy my business and have a more balanced life? Now, there's many ways to prioritize your day and your weeks for success, but today I want to talk to you about how to prioritize your week so that you create a more balanced lifestyle, not only in your personal life, but also in your business life. So there's 4 categories that I want to talk to you about today. The first one is sales and marketing. The second one is servicing your clients and customers. The third one is business development, and the 4 is personal development. So this is how I would like for you to categorize your week so that everything that you have to do, your tasks and your projects, fall under those 4 categories. So I'm going to talk a little bit about each one so that you understand what I'm talking about. So the first one is sales and marketing. Now, a proper priority for sales and marketing, let's say, would be a networking event, or meeting with potential clients and customers, socializing in your atmosphere, online or offline. A non-priority category for this category would be, let's say, doing a course that teaches you how to make $1 million in a week, or perhaps collaborating with a JV partner that does not serve your same community. Those are not things that will be considered as priorities under this category. So the second category is servicing your clients and customers. Now, I know that you're aware that is a lot cheaper to retain a customer than it is to gain a new one. So as part of your priorities for the week, you must make it, obviously, a priority to service your clients so that you exceed their expectations, and therefore your referrals can grow. Now, I'll give you an example. Last week, I met with one of my clients privately, and he wanted to discuss his net profits. He was not happy with the money that he was keeping at the end of the month and wanted to look at possible scenarios for improving his net profit. Well, during that hour, we actually created a solution so that he can keep more of his money. And as well as that, that was what he paid for, but I wanted to do something more. So I took the liberty of contacting the vendors that we had discussed and talked about and created new contracts with these vendors. Now, by doing that, I exceeded his expectations. It only took a few hours of my time, but it was very, he was very thankful for that. Now, a few days later, I received a call from his friend wanting to learn more about my services. So did he do it because I exceeded his expectations, or that I met his expectations? Well, I don't know. But, I feel good knowing that I exceeded his expectations. So that's a really good priority for you. The third one is business development. Now, there's nothing sadder than a plumber who doesn't understand the ins and outs of, let's say, new changes with code enforcement in his city, or an online marketer who's not aware of the new trends in online media. So you have to be on top of what it is that you do. You have to be on top of your expertise, of what you're good at. This is a really good way of servicing your clients and your new customers, but also it sets you apart from the rest, and that should be a top priority. And lastly is your personal development. Now, my mom is famous for telling me, if you love your son, you have to take care of yourself. Because if something happens to me, then I really can't take care of him. And this is so true not only for my personal life, but also for my business life. You see, when I take care of myself, I'm able to give more of myself to my clients, my customers, and my family. Therefore, you have to make it a priority to exercise, to do things that are of personal development, such as reading books, on going to seminars, or things of that nature, socializing with friends, going out into nature, breathing the fresh air, coming out of your office. Those are all priorities. Now, what you do with that, knowing what the 4 categories are, and I'll repeat them for you if you're taking notes, is sales and marketing, servicing your clients and customers, business development, and personal development. What you have to do is make sure that the tasks and projects you have going on for that week fall into those 4 categories. If you do that, you will eventually experience a more balanced lifestyle. Now, if you're interested in learning more about prioritizing your week for success, increasing your efficiency and just becoming overall more productive, you may want to check out my new webinar. It's called the Productivity Power Hour Mastery Course. And in this webinar, I'm going to talk about how you do just that. How do you increase your efficiency? How do you achieve more in less time? And how do you ultimately work less so that you can have a more balanced lifestyle? And that's happening next week. So if you'd like to check it out and perhaps register, you can visit powerhourcourse.com. In the meantime, my name is Araceli Gonzalez, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.